What's up, guys? Fears. I got a very special guest today, Lord Randall. Lord Randall! What's up? Come on, Randall, shake it.
I'm too tired first.
Come on, Randall. Dance, Randall, dance. I'm just joking. There you go. There's Randall dancing. So what's up, buddy? How you been?
Pretty good.
So, Randall, I'm just curious. Why so tired, buddy? What's going on?
I don't know.
Anyway, how's your Sunday going?
Pretty good.
Randall, I forgot to ask you, what did you think of the Visions mug, Fears Vlogs? So this is all what you submitted, and then Vision said, hey, Fears, flip the mug, and he did his own version. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
It really surprised me. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. So anyway, guys, welcome back to the Fears podcast. I hadn't had a guest on. I think the last time I had a guest was LC, and it was maybe a month ago. But Randy, when's the last time you've been on? It's been a while.
I don't remember.
It's been that long. I think maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. Anyway, let's open up the chat. So anyway, and then we'll get a mosey in here. So I'm glad you're having a good weekend, Randall. I've had a pretty good weekend. How was church?
Pretty good.
And what did you guys discuss at church today?
Just like Jesus and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Randy, are you too tired to do this interview? Do you want to do it another day? I'm being dead honest.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I was just like, if you're that tired, my friend, I'm like, we can always do it another day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just open up the chat, and then we'll be able to rock and roll. There we are. Something's going on with my internet. What the hell is going on?
I'll see you in a few weeks, okay?
Oh, my Lord. Come on. Give me 1 second, Randall. It's not doing what I'm telling it to do. And I don't understand why. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Give me 1 second. There we go.
So what's the title of today's stream?
All right. Well, today's title is the Fears Podcast, Indiana Jones 5 Talk. That's the first topic. Then I wanted to ask you, who, if you could interview 5 celebrities, who would you want to interview? You'll go, I'll go, and then after each celebrity interview, you have to. I'm going to ask you. Okay, let's say you want to interview Amy Jo Johnson. What's one question that you would want to ask them? But we'll do that later. And then to end the stream, I thought we would do the top 10 cheesiest TV shows ever. We're going to try to narrow it down to a top 10.
Yeah.
But most of this conversation is going to be about Indiana Jones because Randall's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah. All right, there we are. All right, so I got the chat going. All right, we're ready to rock and roll now. All right, so Randall, where would you like to start on the Indiana Jones talk? I'll let you lead the discussion. What would you like to talk about it?
Let's talk about Indiana Jones.
No, I know we're talking about Indiana Jones, but I said I'll let you take the lead. Like, what about Indiana Jones 5 would you want to talk about? How do you want to start it? Go for it.
Let's talk about the movie.
Okay.
I really want to see it.
I really want to see it too. Did you see the trailer?
Yes.
So let's talk about the trailer first, and then we'll get into the movie. How excited are you about the trailer, and how excited are you about the movie, and why do you want to go see it? And then you say that, and then I'll tell you mine.
Well, I heard the first 30 minutes of the movie is really good. You know, like that seems to be the consensus. Mm-hmm. I've heard a lot of people talk about a lot of people who have already seen the movie say the first 30 minutes is really good. They said it feels like a copy of an Indiana Jones movie, which was interesting.
Mm.
So
they said the start of it, like it's like, in all those Indiana Jones films, it's always like the pre-adventure before the main adventure. They said that first 30 minutes of the pre-adventure leading into the other adventure is like the best part of the movie.
yeah.
Nice. So what did you like about the trailer? And what did you like about what did you like about the trailer? What excited you about the trailer? And why do you want to go see this fifth film? And then I'll answer.
What excited me about the trailer? Well, it's got Harrison Ford back.
Oh yes.
It looks like he's doing a lot of action.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So those are the two main reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randall, are you sure you don't want to do this on another day? Because like you're barely hanging on here.
No, I'm good.
All right. I was just like, you seem dead to the world.
But maybe you should take the lead, Piers, and don't expect me to like come up with topics like off the top of my head.
No, I'm just asking you a question.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I've already picked the topics.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what a discussion is, Randall. You got to give me something back.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm excited. What I was excited about the trailer was I was excited about the well, since you were my guest, that's why I thought I would let you take the reins, for the discussion. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I was excited about the trailer when I first saw it. The main thing that excited me about it was one, Harrison Ford's back.
Uh-huh.
Two, I don't care how old he is, he still looks great in the costume.
Uh-huh.
3, I loved the scene where they were basically making fun of Indiana Jones, not like hurting his feelings, like he brought a whip to a gunfight, basically.
Yeah.
He like whips out his whip and he's cracking it at all the bad guys, and then all of a sudden, like he cracks it and whips it about 3 or 4 times, and then he puts it back, and then they just kind of look at him and kind of tilt their head like, really, dude?
Yeah.
And all of them pull out guns, and the Harrison Ford's like, oh shit. And then you see him like duck away and like get the hell out of there. And as he's ducking away and getting out of there, bullets are just flying everywhere. So that was my favorite scene of the trailer. I was really excited because Indiana Jones has always been that character where, and George Lucas said it best in an interview I watched a long time ago, where he said, like, Indiana Jones is a hero, but he's always that hero getting himself into trouble, and he's not quite perfect. He goes, he's not the type of hero that everyone expects him to be, and he's not the type of hero that lives up to being a hero. He's always making mistakes. He's always bumbling around, but he makes a good attempt at being a hero.
Uh-huh.
But then George Lucas said in an interview, but he's not. He goes, I invented the character on purpose because I thought it would be funny that he's not quite the perfect character that we expect him to live up to, basically.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the trailer. And the second part, I want to go see the movie because I'm a die-hard fan, and I want to see one last adventure with Indiana Jones. Why do you want to go see it, buddy?
I heard it's going to be terrible. So
you want to see how terrible it is?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, listen, I've heard both good and bad on the.
I haven't heard any good about it. I've heard a ton of reviews, and they say it's crappy.
I've heard both sides of the coin, Randall. I've heard both good, both bad.
Who said it was good?
I've just read articles online that some people said it was good, and then I've read tons of stuff on YouTube, watched videos, and you said it's going to be bad. And I think the reason why people were saying that it's going to be bad is because they're like, he's too old to play Indiana Jones anymore, which I don't think so. I think he's too old to like do epic stunts and all that kind of stuff. But it's nice to see Indiana Jones at the end of his career.
Yeah.
And that's what Harrison Ford said in an interview, that really struck a chord with me. I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool that he wants to do like one last hurrah. And he goes, I always wanted to see Indy at the last part of his career and what all these adventures has done to him. Like he's tired, he's broke down. His marriage is going great, but the adventures are kind of dying down. Like he's about to retire from archaeology. And he just wants to spend the last few years with his wife, because supposedly Karen Allen comes back as Indy's wife, and she makes a couple of cameos in the movie. So I'm interested to see it. But I've always told this to everybody: like once he's done, I think that's the last time we'll see Harrison.
Yeah,
but I think we'll see other adventures of the character Indy, just somebody else playing him.
I think Chris Pratt would do a good job.
So you agree with me? I've said that many times.
Yeah.
I've said that many times. He doesn't exactly look like Harrison Ford, but he looks close enough.
He's got the same like charisma.
Yeah, he's got the build, the charisma. He's a good actor. He's a good
in Jurassic Park, even like wears the same kind of outfit that Indy does.
Mm-hmm.
In Jurassic World.
Yeah, minus the fedora hat, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. He's got the same presence. He's got the same aura as Harrison Ford. He's got the muscles. He's a good action star. He is a good actor.
He's nice and young. I think he would be good for about 20 good years.
Yeah. So I think he could take over the reins as Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I asked that about the dude, and the dude said, "Fears. Why would you want that to happen? Why? Why would you want that to happen?" And I said, well, because I love the character, and I would still love to see more adventures. There's more stories. There's more adventures to tell. Yeah. And then the dude said, Fears, I think they should have stopped at the third one. He goes, the first three are perfect. And I said, oh, I agree. So I'm not dissing the dude's opinion, but I love the character so much. I would love to see more adventures. Like for me, I can't get enough of Indiana Jones, Randall.
The dude is in the chat and he says, "You better not be dissing my opinion, you son of a bitch."
Oh shit! No, listen, I would never do that. I would do that. I would never. That's why I said that, Randall. You would never,
of course.
I would never diss the dude. No. Me and the dude we've been good for quite a while now. Me and the dude have been good on speaking terms and on good terms for a while now.
El Duderino, yeah.
He's really good. I'm glad that we're back on good terms, me and the dude.
Yeah.
Randall, did you see in the Discord what I got the dude and what I got Yak Off and what I got Visions and all that?
Yeah, you got him in Indiana Jones Bullwhip. I thought it was pretty cool, man.
No, I didn't, Randall. I got an Indiana Fears autograph. And I got him some stickers. I got him some stickers, and I got him some autographs and stuff. He said he really enjoyed it. Visions, and he got his $10 Starbucks, and he bought a tea with it, which I thought was cool. And then Visions got a whole bunch of stickers and autographs, and then I gave him a $25 gift card to Walmart. So that was good. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Rebecca says, "Yo, Fears, how's everything doing?" Rebecca, show some love for Randy. So show some love for Randy.
What's up, Rebecca? Rebecca Robertson. How out
there you go. Yakvo says, Randy Fears, Yakoff Fears, Randy Yakoff, Rebecca Yakoff, audience Yakoff. There we are.
Yeah.
Rebecca says, yo, Randy. Randy, Rebecca, Randy.
Go. What up, Rebecca? I don't think I've ever talked with Rebecca before.
Well, she's kind of she told me she's been a fan, but she's kind of been watching from the shadows. But now she's branching out and she talks more in the chat, which is great because I love talking to my fans.
Well, yeah. He says get Visions in here, honey.
I'll try to get him in here. Hang on, let me message him. I'll let him know that I'm live.
Yeah.
Well, I personally think Rebecca is Mrs. Visions right now because when we first met her, she said, "Hey, I'm going out with Visions. I'm Visions' girlfriend." Then they both said, "Oh, we're just joking, Fears." So now I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. So yeah. So yo, Visions, I am streaming. Come and hang out, buddy, if you can.
Mhm.
There we go. I can't promise that he'll be here, but I sent him a message, Rebecca. So hopefully he'll be on the way.
Yeah.
So that's our discussion on the trailer. So, Randall? Why do you think people think it's so bad?
Because it's woke.
Explain.
A lot of people say that the female character played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, they say that, in the movie, Indy cowers in a corner while Phoebe Waller-Bridge takes over and does everything for him. And,
Wow.
they kind of make Indy out to be a coward after the first 30 minutes and that, she's doing everything. She's upstaging him. And then I heard in the end, she basically takes over. And,
do you think in the next adventures it'll be her wearing, the fedora?
I don't think there will be a next adventure, honestly.
No, I'm saying if she does take over and they made a movie, do you think she would wear the bullwhip and the jacket and the hat?
Yeah, I do, but I don't think it's going to happen. Because this movie is budgeted at like $299 million.
Uh-huh.
And for them to make a profit on this movie, they would have to make like $1.5 billion in order to, get their money back. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't quite know if it's gonna pull in $1.5 billion.
I hope it isn't a bomb.
That'd be a stretch.
I really hope it isn't a bomb because when the last time they made an Indiana Jones film, it was 2007, 2008. We were both in film school. Me and my friend Jake. I'm sorry, not Jake. Jay. Me and my friend Jay went and saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull together with two of our other buddies. So there was four of us. There was me, Jay, my friend Mike, and I don't remember. Oh, Brian. And Brian went with us. And you knew some of those guys, Randall. Some of those guys you didn't know. But we all went. And that was like, how long ago was that? 15 years ago? Something like that.
Was it Jay Luby?
No, it was the other Jay that was in our class.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Jay Luby was like the valedictorian guy. That.
No, that was our valedictorian was
I thought Jay Luby was one of our valedictorians because I remember him speaking.
No, there's only one valedictorian, and it was.
I remember, Randall, I remember him speaking at one of our graduations, Jay Luby.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if he was the runner-up or if they gave him an award, but I remember Jay Luby speaking at. I don't know if it was our. I don't know if it was our associate.
The guy that you shot censor bars with, whoever that was. He had a really weird last name.
Yeah, Joe
DePanko.
Yeah, Joe was our valedictorian, but I know Jay Luby.
Yakubikov says Jay Booby.
Jay Boobies? Boobies.
Furious, can I go to the bathroom and get a soda? I think if I get a soda, that'll wake me up a bit.
Go ahead, buddy. I'll take the reins. Anyway, I know Jay Luby wasn't our valedictorian, but I remember he won some award which got him to speak at our graduation because I remember him speaking about something. But Joe was our valedictorian, so yeah. Big shout out to Yakbo and Rebecca and everybody else watching. Good to see you. Well, Randall makes some really good points about Indiana Jones. I mean, it's sounding like it's going to be a bomb, but I hope it really isn't. I mean, I hope, if anything, I hope. Let's say maybe not all of it's going to be good. From what I've read online and what I've heard online, I hope some of it's good. I always try to remain positive because he's one of my favorite characters, Indiana Jones, in like film history. So I hope they send him off on a good note. I really do. Because it would suck if like the whole movie fucking bombed. You know what I'm saying? You know, we get over it, but it would really suck if the whole movie bombed. You know. And I'm gonna talk to Randall about this whenever he gets back. So, but it was a pretty good day today. I went to church. They had some coffee and some cookies waiting for us at church. So coffee, tea, cookies. So that was nice. And then we had a nice service. Came home. I went out and got some lunch like right after church. And then I came back, and before Randy got on the stream, I've just been editing a video project.
Hey, Fears, I'm taking a caffeine pill just like Jesse Spano in Saved by the Bell. I'm so excited.
Oh, excited.
I'm so excited.
Jesse, you can't.
Ashamed.
No. Then she's like this. She goes, I need them, Zach. I have to study. Jesse, you can't take them. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then she's like, I'm so scared. And then like all the pills like fall out of her hands, Randall. And then she gives Zachary a hug. And then he's like, Jesse, just calm down. Just calm down.
Yeah, that was a heavy moment in that show.
One of the greatest episodes.
That was like unnecessarily heavy.
For a Saturday morning TV show, Randall. But I gotta say, it's one of the best episodes. Jesse getting hooked on caffeine pills. Well, Randall, I just wanted to make sure you are right, because I even told Randall, like at the very start of this, Randall looked dead to the world. Now Randall's kind of waking up. But I was like, Randall, we can so do this on another day if you want to. And he was like, no, I'm fine, Fierce. And I was like, all right. That's why I asked you a second time, Randall, because you were like this. You're like, yeah. And I was just like, I think Randall's super tired. But you've been working a lot, Randall. You busted out, 3 or 4 scripts in a row? And then you did karaoke night a couple of nights in a row, so I could tell why you were that tired.
Yeah, I did a script at the very beginning of the month, and then I did a script just like a week ago.
Yeah, and you said each one of them took you like there were how many pages?
5 days.
But I mean,
100 pages.
Each one of them, right? That's a lot of writing.
Yeah, basically what I do, I schedule it. So basically I do 9 pages and then I break for 15 minutes. And then I do 8 pages, then I break for 15 minutes. Then I do another 8 pages. And that's 25 right there. And if you keep that up for 4 days, it's 100 pages.
I'm just saying, but in between that, Randall, you do a lot of events that would probably get you tired too. Like you do a lot of stuff at church, and then you help your mom out. Karaoke. You help a lot at church. You help your mom out because your mom is kind of sick right now, so you're always running errands. So I could tell you were drained of energy. And then the other day you said you slept for a long time, so I was like, well, Randall needed that rest.
Yeah, and then I'm working on my own scripts simultaneously,
Yeah.
Like I'm writing a Star Wars thing called Kingdom of the Kyber Crystals.
Kingdom of the Kyber Crystals. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, shout out to Visions. I got my Brains t-shirt on today. I told him I would wear it today, and I don't know where he is. So, sorry, Visions, you're missing it. Anyway, so Randall, while you were gone getting a soda and a caffeine pill, I was telling everybody, for all the bad stuff I hear about this movie, I mean, Indiana Jones is one of my favorite characters in film history. I hope they do send him off on a good note. You know what I'm saying? I hope they don't send him off on a bad note. Like I hope they. Yakov says, you know what, Fears? Visions is tied up in my basement. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. No, seriously, Randall. I hope even if the movie is completely shitty, I hope they send Indiana Jones off like on a good note. It would suck if they didn't tie up loose ends and not send him off on a good note. I'll be honest though, I loved the trailer. The trailer looks action packed. I don't understand why people are shitting on it so much though. I mean, didn't you like the trailer?
Yeah, it was okay.
I loved it. I love the trailer. It really sucked me in. So I'm excited to go see it, this Friday. And thank God Randall, 2 days ago, I just got a letter saying, you know how I bought the Indiana Jones hat? And they said, here's the first email. They said, thanks for your order. And they said, when your order is complete and we finished making your hat, because they make the hats, Randall, from scratch.
Uh-huh.
They said, we buy all the material, but they said, we hand put the hats together. So they're made with the best quality. And they said, once your hat is made and done, then we'll send you an email saying, all right, we finished making your hat. We're going to go ship it off now. And I just got an email 2 days ago saying, we finished your hat. We're going to ship it out. So I hope it gets here in time for me to go, to wear the hat, for the Indiana Jones movie theater vlog.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Randall, before we continue on with Indiana Jones, I took your advice. I haven't been able to get a hold of Sam in ages, so I'm going to stop texting and calling him. I'm sure he's okay. I'm going to give him like 3 or 4 days, and then I'm going to try to call him like this Wednesday or this Thursday to see if he can still take me to the airport. If I don't hear from Sam by this Thursday, I think I'm just going to have to order an Uber and take myself to the airport because I'm leaving for my vacation on Saturday, buddy.
Well, the Molly Brown's over here has like a strip club, and if you need to go to and from the strip club, they've got their own personal Uber, but they call it a boober. A boober.
Wow,
Yeah.
Randall, how good is Molly Brown? Is Molly Brown's good?
I've only been there twice, so.
And
It's good, yeah.
nice. You know what though, Randall? I'll be honest. I'm getting sick and tired of strip clubs, though. They're nothing but one big tease.
Uh-huh.
I recently went to a strip club, a couple weeks back, and yeah, it was okay. But man, I really am. I'm getting older, man. I'm ready to settle down, find a Mrs. Fears, have some kids. It's just hard finding Mrs. Fears,
Uh-huh.
Triple says a classic cameo man left leaning on the side.
Yep.
I mean, Triple, that's kind of Randall's thing. I mean, like, very rarely does Randall sit up. It's usually him laying on his bed. I mean, sometimes you sit up.
Yeah.
So Randall,
right now my computer has to be plugged in, so.
So Randall, before we continue on, I did want to ask you a question. So you enjoyed my interview with Steph Toomey, right? The professional one I did.
Yeah, Steph Toomey. Yeah, that was good.
Well, I wanted to ask you because I wasn't sure if you wanted to. I was like, well, I don't want to assume something. I said I'll ask Randall, and I should have asked you this off camera, but I don't think you'll mind if I ask you on camera. Not today, but someday. Maybe like when I get back from my trip, I would love to professionally interview you about your career, your writing, everything. And I would want you to like sit up, and I'm going to sit over there at my desk and have, Darth Vader and all that in the background. And we'll do a professional. I will do my research. I'll prepare some questions. And I was wondering if I could professionally interview you for the main channel because you are my best friend. And I thought, you know what? I'm like, as much as I've interviewed Randall, all the other interviews have just been kind of funny, like just kind of funny, silly. And I was like, I've never like professionally interviewed Randall, and I want to hear like his backstory. So I think that's like my next big interview that I'd like to do. Like,
yeah, you could do that.
Okay. So I just wanted to get your permission.
Can I send you some ideas for questions?
Sure. I mean, I've already got some. I've already been preparing some, but if you've got some questions, go for it. I mean, I prepared all the questions I had for Steph, and I would just look over. I had all the list of questions, and I pulled up a Word document, and I had all the questions. Every once in a while, I would just look over and read the question to her. Some of them I already memorized, so I could fire it off real quick. But yeah, if you want to come up with a question or two. But I know a lot of the questions that I want to ask you.
Okay.
So I haven't came up with all of them, but I've already came up with like 5 questions already. I'll give you 2 of the sample questions, Randall. I wanted to basically at some part of the interview have you tell me the story. So it's not really a question. I was going to say, tell me the story of how you got your own television show and why did it. How long did it run for, and why did it go off the air, and why did it why did you stop doing that television show?
Yeah.
So that's one big one that I already prepared. Another one would be, what was the very first short film or video you ever made, ever, even before film school? Like, what's the one video that you made that started it all? You don't answer now. And then I'd be like, what inspired that video? And then the third question, I really want to talk about my favorite short film that you've ever made in your entire life, The Thrilling Three.
Yeah. And
the theme song and all that. So those are like three questions I've already prepared. But I'm not going to tell you all the other questions I prepared.
Yeah.
You know? And I know you had a request. You said, nothing about the trolls. I promise I won't bring up anything about the trolls, Randall. I'll be honest. I've been doing better of not bringing them up. I mean, I know I brought them up right now, but I was just letting you know, like I've learned if I don't say anyone's name or I don't say, hey, you're an idiot or you're this or you're that, they pretty much leave me alone.
Yeah.
I mean, every once in a while they'll do a little jab of a knife here and there, but it's not anything big. Yeah. I'll be honest though, the one that really, I haven't heard anything from Quentin in a while because I think he knows how much he hurt me. The one where he said, remember I had a private conversation with you when he said that I have been arguing with my mother. It's a straight up lie. And that really hurt my feelings. I have not argued with my mom in a year and a half. It's the last conversation that me and my mom had, or the last big argument, we made a pact. It was so bad. My mom insulted me and really hurt me. And I said some things that I shouldn't have. And I really hurt her. And we didn't speak for like a month way back then. And then one day my mom called and said, I don't want to do that anymore. Let's make a pact to never argue ever again. And I said, I agree, Mom. I said, you said some things you shouldn't have. I said, I know for a fact I said some things I shouldn't have. And I said, I'm really sorry. And she goes, well, I'm really sorry too. And we've been doing really good. Like, I just talked to my mom about 2 hours ago, and she's so excited to see me. And she's already been making plans. She's like, hey, I know you're going to get here late on Saturday. How about on Sunday? I'll let you sleep in a little bit, and then we'll go visit your grandma. And I was like, that sounds great. Let's do it. I'm like, I can't wait to see Grandma Fears, you know? And then she wants to go to church with me one day because I haven't seen my Missouri church family in quite a while. And my church family in Missouri was asking about me. They said, oh, wow, you're coming into town. Like, do you think you can make it for Sunday church? And I was like, not the Sunday after I get there, but the next Sunday. So there's 2 Sundays I'll be there. So on the 9th, on Sunday, the 9th, of July, Randall, that's when I'm going to go to my Missouri church and visit with all my Missouri church friends. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's get back to Indiana Jones. Triple says hell will freeze over when Randall leans right. Oh, well, you know what, Triple? There you go. You shouldn't have said anything because Randall's like, oh, yeah? Well, guess what, Triple? In your fucking face, I'll do it right now. I will do it now. So suck it, Triple. He just did it. Suck it, Triple. Randall just did it in your face. No, I'm just joking. Triple's like, oh, shit, it's getting a little cold in here. Triple, you are funny. I love you, buddy. You're fucking great. Randall, how great is Triple? He's fucking awesome.
He's pretty good.
He's great. I love it. He's always going nuts about my holiday trees and shit. He's like, Fears. How about a fucking St. Patrick's Day tree? I'm like, that's never going to happen in a million years, buddy. A Halloween tree and a Christmas tree is all you get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, I love God and stuff. I'm like, Triple, you should be satisfied with a Halloween tree because it's kind of sacrilegious of me to do a Halloween tree, Randall. I'm kind of going against, the rules of a Christmas tree. But I love Nightmare Before Christmas, so that's why I fucking do it, Triple. So you should be satisfied with that. Anyway, Randall, let's get back to Indiana Jones. So we've heard some good points. We've heard some bad points. What do you think the good points are so far of the Dial of Destiny? Like, give me
number one, they're bringing Indy back.
Randall, give me like 3 good things about this film that you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to Deepfake Indy. I want to see Indiana Jones young again, going on some adventures.
Okay, so that's number 1.
And then number 2, I think like the consensus, what everybody's saying is like the first 30 minutes are like classic Indiana Jones.
Okay, all right.
Like they say the first 30 minutes is really good. They say like they should have just like kept that 30 minutes and just like ended it there. But I heard the first 30 minutes is really good.
It's like the first 30 minutes is like always like that Indiana Jones like pre-adventure before he goes into his main adventure.
Yeah.
Because if you guys know out there, for everyone watching, every time you watch an Indiana Jones movie, it always starts with Indy about to finish an adventure, and then he goes back to college, and then after he teaches like 1 or 2 days of a class, then someone's like, well, hey, Indy, are you up for another adventure? Sure, I'm up for another adventure. And then bada bing, bada boom, he's on another fucking adventure.
Yeah.
So that's the second thing you're looking forward to. What's the third thing you're looking forward to?
The third thing I'm looking forward to is they brought John Rhys Davies back. He played a character in The Last Crusade, and he was actually one of the dwarfs in
they brought back Sala.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
They brought back Sala too.
Yeah.
Asps. Very dangerous. You go first.
Yeah.
Because in his language, Randall, asps is the word for snakes.
Uh-huh.
Because Indy's like, snakes. Oh, why did it have to be snakes? And then he's like, asps. Very dangerous.
Well, asp is a type of snake.
Oh, okay. Yo, Visions. There you go. He goes, someone just let me out of a Canadian basement. That was great. Well, it was probably Yakov, Visions. It was probably Yakov. It was probably Yakvo.
Yeah.
Anyway, Visions, I'm glad
asp is the definition says it's another term for an Egyptian cobra.
Okay, I was always wondering as a kid why he called them asps. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, Visions, I'm so glad that you escaped the clutches of Yakbo, because Yakbo's kind of fucking weird. He's a little weird. No, I'm just joking.
Well, yeah, that's great. What are you talking about?
I'm joking. He knows that I like him. I'm just playing around. Anyway, Visions, what's up? We got Visions in the house. We got Triple. We got Yakbo. We got Rebecca. We got Randall. Visions, we're talking about some Indiana Jones. So that's the three things that you're looking forward to, Randall.
Uh-huh.
The three things, I have to agree with you. I cannot wait to see that first 30 minutes of classic Indy. I am looking forward to young Indy to see how well they de-aged him.
Yeah.
And then I'll be honest, every Indiana Jones movie has a kick-ass lady in it. And that girl, what's her name? Phoebe
Waller-Bridge.
She's a very attractive woman. She's very attractive. And I know she's playing Indy's like goddaughter, but she's smoking hot, dude. Like if I got to date her in real life, Randall, I would die a happy man. Like she's very beautiful. I don't know how old is she? She's what, 30, 32, something like that?
Like around 33 something.
Yeah, so that's perfect for me. I mean,
I'm going with 33. You're going with 32. We're going to go online to see if the price is right.
Wait, what did I go with?
32.
And you went with 33. I guessed, Randall. She looks like she's in her 30s. She looks like she's in her 30s.
37 years old. I was closer, so I win.
Okay, so she's actually closer to my age because I'm 39.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, so that's even more perfect.
Yeah.
She doesn't look 37. I mean, she is smoking hot, Randall. If she said, hey, Fierce, you want to grab a beer with me? I'd be like, I think the better question is why wouldn't I want to grab a beer with you? Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to those 3 to 4 things, Randall.
Well, she's British. She would get a pint of ale with you.
And she is British, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes it even better because she's British. So yeah. See, guys, not every British lady has bad teeth. There's actually some ladies out there in England, Randall, that have good teeth. You know, I'm being honest.
Triple Nickel says $1, Bob.
Oh shit!
Because on The Price is Right, sometimes like they'll be like, I bet $33, and they're like,
Yeah,
"What are you gonna bet?" And I was like, "I bet $34."
Yeah.
You know?
And then they always do that $1 bullshit. Like
Yeah,
they'll literally be like, round it to them to a whole round number. So like, I bet $600. I bet $700. It has to be a round number,
I'll bet $701, Bob. You
Well,
know?
usually it's always to the roundest number, like 600, 500. But every once in a while, they'll let them do like 625 or all that other.
Yeah.
I forgot how the rules work, but if he tells them to round it to the most roundest whole number, it has to be like a number that ends in zeros.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's part of it. It's part of a certain game.
And then Bob Barker is like, "Don't give me any of that bullshit. What's the price?"
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be like 200, 300, 400, and then all of a sudden,
Don't give me that bullshit. What is it?
Then some stupid idiot will be like, "Oh yeah, I bet $122, or whatever." Then the fucking idiot next to him can't think for himself. "Oh well, I bet one more dollar." I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, can't you make up your mind and like pick your own fucking number? I'm just saying. But now Randall, who do you like better? Now Drew has took over for Bob Barker because Bob Barker's like, how old is he? He's like 100 now, right? Or 99?
Yeah, he's like a centenarian. Yeah.
How old actually is he? Is he 99 years old?
I think he's up there.
I mean, that's great that he's still alive. My uncle just turned 100. I need to Instagram his photo. My mom said that my uncle Oliver went. My mom went to my uncle Oliver's birthday party, and my uncle Oliver just turned 100. Guys, so shout out to Uncle Oliver.
As we were talking, Bob Barker died.
No, he didn't. There's no way, Randall. Are you being for real?
No.
Oh, I was like, you shit.
He's 99 years old.
Okay, so I was
one more year, and he's got the big 100.
Oh, did you hear what I just said? My uncle Oliver a few days ago. My mom said, "Hey, John, before you come to visit, me and your brother and grandma," she goes, "Guess who's turning 100?" And I didn't know there was anyone in my family that would turn 100. And I said, "Mom," I didn't know any of my relatives were near 100. I said, I knew they were like, I know I've got some aunts and some uncles in their 80s and 90s. And she goes, "Your Uncle Oliver, in a couple of days, we're going to throw a big party for him. He's turning 100. I was like, really? I'm like, I didn't know Uncle Oliver was that old. He turned 100, Randall. I'm not even kidding.
Yak the Cop says, I should name my dog Bob Barker.
Well, again, Yakov, what does Fears always say? Why wouldn't you? Bob Barker is the shit. He is amazing.
Yeah.
Randall, who do you like better, Bob Barker or Drew Carey? I mean, they're both good game show hosts.
Bob Barker by a long shot.
Okay. Do you think Drew Carey is like?
I don't like Drew Carey.
Really? Okay. I was going to ask you if you thought he's been doing a good job.
No, I don't like him.
Okay. I'll be honest. Like, to each their own, but I like them both. Obviously, I like Bob Barker first, but I think Drew Carey has done a good job. I think he has. And I did like him on Whose Line Is It Anyway, Randall. He was a good host on that. Did you like the British guy on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Clive. Can't be Clive.
Really? Clive was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, he would talk super fast, Randall, and like Ryan would try to pull a fast one on Clive, and he'd be like, "Ryan, that's not going to happen." He'd like, and like you could barely understand him because Clive talked really, really, really fast. Did you ever notice that about him?
No.
Like Drew Carey, he talks at a normal pace, but Clive, not every single time he would read a topic, but every once in a while, like Styles would try to pull a fast one on him, like because they were friends. But he'd be like, "Oh yeah, Ryan, that's not going to happen," and he just started talking super quick. I just kind of noticed them about him, Again, he didn't talk fast all the time. You know what I'm trying to say? Every once in a while, I'd be like, I can't understand that guy. Anyway, well, big shout out to Yakvo, Triple, Cameo Man, Rebecca.
Cameo Man's right here.
I know. I'm shouting out everybody.
Right here first.
Randall, I'm shouting out everyone.
I'm doing.
Randall, I didn't want to leave you out. That's why I said big shout out to Cameo Man, my best friend, Randy.
Big shout out to Pierce Man.
Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Randy, speaking of Fears Man, what did you think of the Fears Man artwork that Candace drew for me? And I blew it up into a poster form. What did you think of it?
I think you know what I'm going to say.
I'm being honest. What did you think of her drawing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice. Again, I love both the drawings. I told Visions this. I told Triple. I've told everybody. The top drawings I've ever liked of anyone doing Fears Man.
Yeah.
Your drawing for sure. Candace's, the guy that painted the photo, the guy that painted the picture, the very first one. He was like, Fears, don't come by my booth of the convention until Sunday. And I was like, well, why not? I'm like, you got a kick-ass booth. He goes, Fears, I'm telling you, it's a 3-day con. I'm making you a gift. It'll be fucking worth it. Just show up on Sunday.
And he was like, don't make me whip your ass again.
I mean, he almost said that, right? He was like, Fears, I'm dead serious. He goes, do not come to my booth on Saturday or Friday.
He said, if you come into my booth on Saturday or Friday, I will drop kick you in the face. And Pierce was like, well, I don't want to get drop kicked in the face.
So I didn't want to ruin his surprise. So I went, all right, I'll come on Sunday. I come on Sunday, and he had that amazing painting of Fears Man. So yeah. I'd say the top 4 people to ever draw, ever, is you, Candace, the guy that did the painting of Fears Man, and then Debbie, because she drew a version of Fears Man and put it in Tommy's comic, which, by the way, guys, it's out. Fears Man's debut in a comic book. I cannot fucking believe it's amazing. I'm gonna buy it as soon as I get home from my trip, Randall. I'm very excited. And I told Debbie, all right, next comic, we've got to get the triumphant return of Fears Man in there, but we have to introduce fucking Cameo Man in there. Right?
Yep.
Randall, who would you want more in there? Or both? Would you want Cody in there and Cameo Man, or just Cameo Man?
She's Cameo Man. Yeah.
I mean, I was
Cody.
Oh shit! Fuck you, Randall. Fuck you, you little bastard. No, I'm just joking.
No, we got to introduce them one at a time. So
listen. You cannot have Cameo Man without Cody. You can't have Cody without Cam. I just love that Cody doesn't even have a fucking great like sidekick name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he does have a great sidekick name. His name is Cameo Kid.
But no, it's like, I'm just saying. But whenever I'm acting as the character, Ray, aka Cameo Man's, he never says Cameo Kid. It's always like, hey.
Well, that's because Cody is usually not in. When Cody's not in superhero uniform, he. I'm saying even sometimes when Cody's in his yellow suit and Cameo Man's either in his red or his orange one or his blue one, whichever, depending on the situation, every once in a while he'll be like, hey, Cameo Kid. But usually it's, hey, Cody this, hey, Cody that. Normal. Yeah. I'm just saying. Like in this new adventure of Fears Man, Cody and Cameo Man come and help Fears Man. Yeah.
Track down where Black Aldrin's secret hideout is. And I can't wait for the fans to see it. And Randy, I've tried to get a hold of Mike. I think I'm just gonna have to play Cody. I wanted another person to play Cody this time because I was already playing, Fears Man and Kenneth Clark. But
yeah,
I mean, I understand. Mike's got.
Wait, are Fears Man and Kenneth Clark the same person? I forgot.
That's for you to find out, Randall, and the fans.
That's the sound of a fart leaking out of my ass.
Randall. Wow, that was disgusting, Randall. That was too much information, buddy. I'm just saying that was too much information.
All right, it's over. All right. Whatever.
Is that another lie to the Randall lie list?
Yep.
Lie! No, I'm just joking. No,
Do I lie?
Kind of.
Shh.
All right, so Triple says, Randy, Drew Carey is no Bob Barker.
No, he says Drew Carrymore is no Bob.
There it is.
Read it correctly.
Yakko, I think you should name your dog Bob Barker. 100%.
I think Cameo Man should have a pet pig called Cameo Ham.
Cameo Ham? Randall, and I also love, how Batman has the fucking Batmobile.
Yeah.
We have the Cameo Man van. That's a red piece of shit van. I'm sorry, it's a yellow piece of shit van.
Yeah.
I love it. They roll around.
The Cameo van.
The Cameo van.
Yeah.
And it's yellow. It's bright yellow. So just picture this in a movie. two superheroes driving around in a long, extended yellow fucking van that's super bright. Everyone can tell it's Cameo, man. Hey, no, we're incognito though. You're not incognito.
Well, I mean, like everybody can tell it's Batman when the Batmobile is coming around.
I just love it. It's great. I love it. Anyway,
like, is the Batmobile designed to be incognito? No. When you see the Batmobile, you know that's Batman.
well, I'm saying it's a little bit more incognito than a yellow van because at least Batman at night, it blends in with the darkness. The Batmobile is black. It blends in with the darkness. The Cameo van is bright fucking yellow, like driving down the road. So whenever I remember the first time I started playing Cody, Randall, and you introduced the Cameo van, I was laughing hysterically. I was like, oh, this shit is great. I love it.
Yep.
Anyway,
if anybody pisses off Randy, they get Cameo banned.
Oh, that was clever. I like that.
I didn't come up with that. Triple Nickel came up with it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I said that's why it was clever. I was like, wow, I'm liking this. Nice.
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think that's Matt Man. That's a picture of Matt Man, Randall.
Uh-huh.
The Pita Zata, yo, my sons. I'm getting rid of that guy. I'm not taking any chances. That looks like a Matt Man photo.
Uh-huh.
That's looking like Matt Man. I got to get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
It's looking like a Matt Man.
You don't have to get rid of him.
I'm getting rid of him, Randall.
All right.
That exactly looks like Matt Man. I'm not taking any chances because I want nothing to do with Matt Man.
Uh-huh.
No. All right, so Randall, let's get back to what we were saying. So you're looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. What are the things that you're not looking forward to it? Because there was like I said, I read on some line, and as much as good things I've heard online about it, I've heard some bad things about the movie. So what are you not looking forward to it? I can't hear you, Randall.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I'm not looking forward to her.
Oh, you're not a fan?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I'm not looking forward to her.
So you're not a fan of hers?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I'm not looking forward to her.
Randall, there's something going on with your internet, buddy.
No.
Randall, you need to come back in, man. You need to come back in. There's something wrong with your internet. You're like breaking up. Well, Randall will be back, guys. He'll be back. Let's see. Triple says people are rooting for Indiana Jones to fail because they want Kathleen Kennedy fired. Really? I didn't know. Well, I'll be honest. I hope it doesn't fail, Triple, because and the reason why is because I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones. And as much as people hate her, I don't hate the Indiana Jones character, and I want it to succeed. I don't think it will succeed because of all the craziness I've been reading about it online, but I'm hopeful. Hopefully Randall's internet is back. Randall, you back?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. It just kept breaking up and it kept crackling.
Yeah.
And
Phoebe Waller-Bridge, they say her character upstages Indiana Jones.
Okay.
They say that she's really rude to Indiana Jones.
Okay.
And she's very snobby and unlikable.
So are you not a fan of hers?
I like her show Fleabag. I watched that show, but
right.
and I've seen some clips from Indiana Jones, and it seems like she is very like snobby and like prideful, and she's trying to upstage Indiana Jones.
So that's the first thing you're not looking forward to. Give me two more that you're not looking forward to.
Well, one of the things that I don't like about this movie that it's not directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can take the reins from Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Maybe George Lucas, but I don't think James Mangold is a good enough director to take the reins over.
You know what? I saw that. Well, at least Steven Spielberg is producing it, but like,
yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. I would want him to still direct it because he directed the other four.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Popcorn Willie? Good to see you. Vision says that wasn't a picture of Matt. I'm sorry, Vision. I thought it was. And before any shit started, I had to get rid of it, because it looked exactly like a Matt photo. So I didn't want to take any chances, Vision. So, yeah. So if it wasn't Batman, then I apologize. But I want nothing to do with that guy. So those are the three things you're not looking forward to.
Those were two things. Yeah.
Sorry, what was the third thing, Randall? Sorry.
So first thing, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Second thing, James Mangold. Third thing, I heard Antonio Banderas is in it, and they said he's only in it for like 2 minutes.
Oh,
so
really?
I'm like, if you're gonna have Antonio Banderas in a movie, I mean, he's a big A-list actor. You need to get that guy in there for at least 10 minutes.
You think it's like a glorified cameo or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're gonna have Antonio Banderas in your movie, you might as well go the full Monty.
Did you read anything online? Is the guy that played Sala, is he in there for a good chunk of change, or is he a glorified cameo too?
I don't know.
Okay, because I mean, Sala was in a lot of the first film, and Sala was in a lot of the third film too.
Yeah.
So I would hope that they would respect his character and give him at least a couple of cameos, or at least a good chunk of change of it. I don't know. We'll see. The three things I'm not looking forward to, Randall. I'm gonna have to take one of yours. I did not like that Steven Spielberg did not direct this. Yeah. I have nothing against the director that did direct it, but he's directed all four of the other ones, and he did an amazing job. I don't know. Maybe Steven Spielberg was just getting tired, and he was just like, you know what? It's time to give a young person a shot and let somebody else do this. I'll produce it.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that he's at least producing it, but it kind of sucks that he's not directing. So that's number one. Number two, I wasn't looking forward to reading all the bad shit about this movie online. I've been reading so much about it. The fans have been telling me about it. I really hope it doesn't die, and I really hope that they don't. I hope they send Indy off on a positive note, like towards the end. So I don't know. We'll see. Randall, I think your internet's cutting out again. Hello?
The fans have been going ape shit.
Hello? Randy, you got to come back in, buddy. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I can hear Randy, sometimes I can't. It's like cutting in and out. Yeah, but I would hope that they would have more respect for Indy and like at least send him off on a good note. Like even if the film is bad, Visions, he's one of my favorite characters of all time on film. Besides like Peter Venkman and Ray Stantz and Slimer and shit, I love Indiana Jones. I hope they send him off on a good note. Like the whole movie can be shit, but just send him off on a good note. Like send the character off on a good note, please. Randy, you back?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. It kept cutting in and out, and like
your
mouth wouldn't be moving, and then it was like I would hear your response like 40 seconds after.
Yeah.
Vision says, you know what? Randy's computer needs an energy drink. Randy, how about that? Give your computer an energy drink. Maybe that'll help. That'll help. It'll help out. So my next question, and Visions, you can answer this. Everybody else in the chat can answer this, and Randy. I want your guys' dead honest opinion. Randy, if the film is going to be bad, do you think at least they'll send Indy off on a good note?
I have heard no. I have heard that Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I mean, there's like a time travel element in the movie, and they say at the end of the movie, Phoebe Waller-Bridge takes over, and she is the new Indiana Jones.
I really hope.
I don't think in 1 billion years that is going to fly with anybody.
I really hope that they send him off on a good note because he's such a lovable character. I love Indiana Jones. Visions, I hate to burst your bubble. I didn't. So Visions, I got done with the stream.
How dare you not watch The Toxic Avenger? How dare you?
I try to watch it.
How dare you, sir?
So this is what happened, Visions. As soon as I got done with the stream, I took a nap. I woke up, took a shower, got something to eat. By that time, it was like 1. And I thought, all right, I'm going to watch 2 episodes of MASH, and then I will watch, because the episodes of MASH ran are only like 25 minutes. I said, I'll bust out, because I'm really trying to finish that. I'm on the 5th season now, Randall. So I said, I'll watch 2 episodes of that, and then Visions. I was bound and determined to watch The Toxic Avenger. I get through 1 episode. I click play on the second episode, and all of a sudden, these discs, they just keep replaying, episodes, Randall, if you don't stop. So I accidentally fell asleep, Visions, on the couch. I didn't even make it to my fucking bed. I woke up from probably the best sleep ever, and it was like 9, it was like 9 in the morning, and I was like, oh shit, well now I have to get up, take a quick shower, and it's on the way to church, So I almost missed church. Thank God I didn't. So because church starts promptly at 10:30. I woke up at 9:02, and I'm like, oh shit, raced in, took a shower, just downed the coffee real quick, Randall, actually on the way. That black cup that I have, Randall, that Starbucks black cup? I just poured some coffee in my black cup, put like 2 sugars in it, and Visions, I was on the way to church, buddy. So I was on the way, and then bam. So I'm no MASH tonight. No MASH tonight, Visions. I am watching Toxic Avenger tonight, so I can review it tomorrow on stream. Because Visions
and then Pierce said if I don't watch this movie, Randy, I'm gonna give you $20. Yeah. So.
No, I never said that, Randall. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
He said if I don't watch Toxic Avenger, Randy, I'll give you $20, man, because I am committed to watching this movie.
I am committed to watching it, Randall, but I never said I'd give you $20. That's
give you $20 if you don't watch it, Pierce. Show us you're committed.
It's not gonna hurt. Oh yeah, triple $40, Randall. No, Visions. See now, Visions. I thought you would be a big fan of MASH. Vision says MASH puts me out as well. Not a big fan of MASH, Visions. And I'll be honest, Randall, the only reason why I'm a big fan of MASH, me and my grandma used to watch it all the time together, all the time. And then after, like when I got older, they would always put MASH on like reruns and shit. But I've never sat down and watched it like straight through. So I'm determined to watch it straight through at least once in my life.
When MASH started doing its thing, I was like maybe 8 or 9 years old, and I was I would go to daycare and stuff, and like daycare was a lot like the Vietnam War, because like at the end of the night they would all put us in our different cots, and like if you saw the Vietnam War, like when you sleep you're in cots and shit. So like we would watch, they would turn it on and it would be playing on like Nickelodeon, and like
oh really
a lot of the experiences in MASH would mirror our experiences in kindergarten. It was interesting.
You know what, Popcorn Willie, I'll be honest, it's so weird, Randall, that they took like a horrible war like the Korean War and turned it into a comedy. Like there's nothing funny about any war. But what I like about MASH is you never see them in a military battle. Never. There's not once. There's not once ever. You see the casualties of war. You always see them deliver. You always see them deliver the soldiers to the army hospital. You always see them having fun, like in the swamp, which is Hawkeye and Pierce's little tent, and they're always drinking like liquor and stuff. But you never see them in an actual military battle. You always see the casualty of war, and you always see their adventures in the camp, which I like because there's nothing fun about war. So that was good. But anyway. But no, Visions. I plan on watching the Toxic Avenger tonight. Randy, have you ever seen any of the Toxic Avengers or all 4 of them? Visions and Pixel told me there's 4 of them. Have you ever seen any of those?
I've seen them all and the cartoon. Seen them all and the cartoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to get the cartoon. I've seen bits of 1, and then I've seen bits of 2, and I've never seen the cartoon. Never.
Yeah.
So, Randall, was the cartoon a sequel to the 4th one?
No. It was just a takeoff on the movie.
So it was like it had nothing to do with the movies. It was his own like adventures.
Yeah.
Okay. What did they call the cartoon? What was the cartoon called?
The Toxic Avenger.
Oh, okay. Well, Visions, didn't you tell me like one of the cartoons was the Toxic Crusader or something? I remember Visions.
No, I did not read that book, Popcorn Willie. No.
Visions, I know you said something like that. Oh, yeah. Visions said, oh, that's what it was. Visions said, there's a Toxic Crusader Nintendo video game. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, got it. Got it. So, yeah. Randy says, hey, Popcorn Willie says, Randy, have you read All I Need to Know About Filmmaking? Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. All right, Randy. So let's get to it. Any more questions on Indiana Jones? You ask me a question now.
What's your favorite Indiana Jones side character?
Ooh. Wow, that's a good question. Probably Sala or his dad. But if I had to pick just one, probably Sala. Sala. Probably. What about you, Randall? What about you?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Me too, Sala.
All right. What is your favorite scene out of any Indiana Jones film ever?
Ever?
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is when in Last Crusade when they go into the sewer and the rats are all over them and they light the gasoline on fire and they're.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty good scene.
I love the whole minecart adventure, like watch it on the curb right off the track, and all that. And some of that they actually did ride in minecarts, like on this track. And other parts of it was done in ILM, where they built a miniature minecart and a miniature cave and put like little dummies in the tiny little cart and had them go flying down the track and stuff. So yeah. Randy, your internet is cutting out bad, dude. It's like, I don't know what's going on. It's like sometimes it'll work, other times it won't work. Randy, you got to come back in, buddy. You got to come back in. All right. Hopefully Randy will be back soon. Anyway. But that scene that Randy was talking about is really good. It's really good. But I'd say that's one of my favorite scenes ever in Indiana Jones. That whole minecart sequence is groundbreaking. It's breathtaking. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Well, hopefully Randy will be back soon. But I hope everyone's had a great weekend. I've had a fantastic weekend. I bought some gems yesterday. Visions approved the gems. So yeah. Visions, I'm getting better at finding those gems out in the wild. I'm really excited to see. I've heard of My Bloody Valentine, but I'm telling you, Visions, that guy that was standing next to me at FYE yesterday goes, "What?" He goes, "You never seen this? I can't believe it." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He goes, he goes, "That's a classic, man." I said, I've heard of it. I've just never seen a single frame of it. And he goes, "I don't know how you couldn't have seen that film." He goes, "If you've seen Halloween and Halloween 3 and tons of John Carpenter films, how have you not seen this?" I said, "Well, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen." I said, "I've watched a lot of Stephen King, but I had never seen Silver Bullet until recently." And he's like, "I can't believe it, man." He goes, "You're going to love it. Oh, it's fucking epic. It's fucking amazing." I was like, "That's why I'm getting it." I said, I heard it was really good. And I said, and I didn't say your name, Visions, but I said, my friend, he's seen like almost every horror movie alive. I know he's seen this before. So yeah. Randy.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. It'll be good for like 15 minutes and then it'll just cut out again. I don't.
Yeah.
Is it,
if it cuts out again, do you want me to just call you and then, because
Well, if it cuts out again, I'll call you on Facebook, and because that never cuts out.
Well, no, I mean, like, you can't call me on Facebook because the internet is the problem, Pierce.
Oh,
If the internet is bad on here,
Right.
it's going to be bad on Facebook.
that's
So
right.
yeah, next time it cuts out, if I click off, just call me. All right.
I'll just call you because
Yeah.
okay. I hope it doesn't
I
because
asked you, do you know what ILM stands for?
Industrial Light and Magic.
Yep.
Yeah. And didn't they form that? Did they form that, Randall, before T2 or right around T2?
They have nothing to do with T2. Digital Domain was T2. The guy who founded ILM was a little guy called George Lucas.
No, I'm saying
And they formed it for a movie called
no.
Star Wars.
No. I thought ILM helped produce all the effects for T2, right? I'm pretty sure they did. I thought they did. I know he made it up for Star Wars, but I could have sworn that ILM worked.
I'll get
God,
up.
Randall's internet is fucking so shitty. Randy, I'm just gonna call you, buddy. I've had enough. Oh Lord. Fucking Florida internet sucks. Phone messages suck in Florida. I don't know if it's all the fucking palm trees or what, but God, I fucking hate the internet connection down here. All right. I've had enough. I'm calling Randy. All right. All right, Randall, we tried, buddy. We tried. I was telling everybody sometimes the internet is great down here. I said sometimes, and you can attest to this. I'll be talking to Randy on the phone, talking to my mom. The fucking phone cuts out. The internet and the phone lines down here are shit sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, so what I was saying was I said I could have sworn ILM helped make all the groundbreaking.
They did it in part.
Oh, they did in part?
4 core groups.
Okay, so they did help with T2, but I know he formed it mainly for Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Popcorn Willie says, I'd like to see a fan film with Randy as Indiana Jones and Fears as Short Round. Well, I'm that short. We could probably do that.
Yeah.
So, Randy, speaking of short,
I had the same like good wit and charm as Indy. And Fears is, kind of short, like Short Round. Yeah, that's good.
Randy, I think I could pull off a very short Indiana Jones, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I could pull off Indiana Jones. He just wouldn't.
Yeah, whatever.
He just wouldn't be tall, Randall. He just wouldn't be tall. No, Randall, speaking of short films, did you see that little video that I made of you on my main channel? Okay, let me give you some backstory. I don't know how this ended up on my hard drive. I was cleaning off my hard drive a couple of days ago, and you must have grabbed my hard drive. I do not remember putting this footage on my hard drive. And when I clicked on the folder, it said, footage given to Fears by Randy. And I clicked and I said, what the hell is this? And it was basically footage of you walking in your house, walking out of your house, and then you sitting down in a chair with a green t-shirt on, and you sniff that movie prop money and go, yeah, that's what $100,000 smells like. I can have it all now. Cocaine, whiskey, malt liquor. And so I said, I'm making a short film out of this. Do you remember putting that on my hard drive?
No. Next time you want to put footage up of me that I haven't okayed, let me know before.
Well, I thought you would be okay with it.
Well, yeah, next time ask.
Okay, I'm sorry, buddy.
I gotta watch this now to make sure there's nothing bad on it.
That's it. That's exactly what happens. I mean, if you want me to take it down, I'll take it down, buddy. But yeah, watch it real quick.
Okay.
But there was only like 3 clips of footage. The first clip was you walking in your house. The second clip was you walking out of your house. And then there's a third clip of you sitting down, smelling the money, saying, I can have anything I want now. That's what $100,000 smells like. Now I can have cocaine, liquor, malt liquor, and then I put some credits to it. But that's the only footage that was in that file folder. So go ahead and watch it real quick.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't have put this up because you can see my mom's license plate in it. Can you take it down, please?
Sure, I'll take it down.
Yeah.
I'll take it down,
Take
buddy.
it down immediately as you can because like people are watching this right now and you can see the
Okay.
you can see the license plate. Yeah, Spears. Next time you have some footage of me, ask me before you put it up
Okay.
because people can really seriously. Can you go right now immediately and take it down?
I'll take it down right now. I'm gonna take it down right now, buddy. Give me one.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I thought it would be okay, but yeah, let me go. I'll take it down right now. Can I put it back up and just edit out your mom's car?
I wish you wouldn't, but no.
Okay, I'll leave it down then. All right, give me 1 second. I'll see you in a few. Give me 1 second, buddy. I will take this down real quick. I thought you would like it, man, but yeah, that's fine. All right, let me delete it, and there we go. All right, it's down, buddy.
Okay.
So anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I thought you would like it, but yeah, next time I'll just ask.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what that footage was from, Randall. Like, you must have, and the footage was dated. The footage was dated like 2020, so it must have happened like, you must have grabbed my hard drive because I don't remember putting that footage on my hard drive. So I think before COVID struck, you put that on there. For some reason, I have no idea why. Maybe you wanted to save that footage. Now the footage is gone. The only thing I saved, I put the cocaine malt liquor video back onto my hard drive because that was pretty funny. So, but before I upload it later on in the future, I will ask if I can use that piece of footage in a short film or in a vlog or something.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. I hope you're not mad. The reason why I didn't ask is I wanted to surprise you. You know how you're always surprising me with videos. I thought, oh, Randy will get a kick out of this. But if it made you mad, I'm really sorry.
No, I'm not mad.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. Anyway, so let's continue on. What were we talking about?
Indiana Jones.
All right. Anything else that you want to talk about of the movie, or do you want to move on to the next topic?
Next topic.
Okay, so Randall, let's do. So let's say you were a celebrity interviewer, and you wanted to interview 5 people. I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'll go first. What is the 5 top celebrities that you would want to interview? And each one of those interviews, give me one interview question that you would ask that person. So go ahead.
Well, you already got my. When you gave the example, you already picked one of my people.
Okay.
Maybe Joe Johnson would be one of them.
And what question would you ask her?
Well, I know she's sick and tired of talking about Power Rangers, but I really wanted to know, like, for the Power Rangers show, like when she was building the character for Kimberly Hart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, did she do any backstories, or did she write any backstory for Kimberly? And she also said she had a lot of ideas for the producers, and the producers didn't take all the ideas. And if I could ask her something, I would be like, which ideas did the producers not take, and what were they? Okay,
that's a good question. All right, next interview. Who would you interview next, and what question would you ask that person?
I would interview Tony Robbins.
Okay.
And I would ask him, because he has this series called Power Talk, and he kind of goes, it was called Personal Power, and he kind of goes into this part where he's talking about, how to use language to talk to people and influence people.
Mm-hmm.
And I would ask him how to use language to influence people.
Okay.
And like one of the examples he gets is like, oh, if I found out that a woman was like guys that were tall, dark, and handsome, I would just use that. And I would ask him, well, what if you're not tall, dark, and handsome? What do you do then?
Okay. Hey, what's up, Pixel? Shout out to Pixel. Pixel just showed up, Randall. All right, what would be the third interview that you would do?
The third interview would be with Richard Bandler.
Okay, and what would you ask him?
I would ask him, what are meta programs used for, and how do you use them?
Okay. What about the fourth one?
The fourth one would be for Dan Brown.
Okay.
And Dan, my question to him would be, how do you outline your novel?
And the fifth one, the fifth and final one, who would that be?
Let me see. I would ask Jim Carrey, how do you be really funny?
Nice. I like those, right? All right, so here's my top 5 if I could interview, and I'll tell you the interview question. Right off the bat, I would interview Steven Spielberg.
Hold on, Pierce.
Okay.
Come in, Mom. Hold on, I'm streaming. Can we talk about this later? Okay, go ahead, Pierce.
So right off the bat, I would interview Steven Spielberg, and the first question would be, it wouldn't even be a question, it would just be a statement. I would say, can you tell me any behind-the-scenes stories that you've never told anyone in an interview about Jurassic Park? I'd be like, just give me some on-the-set, like, gossip. Give me some on-the-set stories that you've never told anyone ever about. So that would be the first one. Number 2 would definitely be George Lucas. And I would ask him why did you make Indy the way he looks? Like, why a whip? Why the fedora? Why the trench? I mean, why the leather jacket? Why all that? Like, why put that look together? That would be one of the questions I would ask him. Number three, Randall, I definitely would want to interview Neve Campbell. And I would ask her, out of all of the Scream adventures, one, what's your favorite movie? What was your favorite movie that you did? And a side question, what was your favorite scene to shoot, like, ever?
Yeah. If I was going to interview Neve Campbell, I'd be like, Neve, what do your boobs look like? Can you give us a demonstration?
Yeah, like, put your boobs in my mouth. That would be a given, Randall. I know, Randall.
It's a question.
Randall, listen, I know it isn't a question. It's a statement. Neve, put your boobs in my mouth. Enough said.
Yeah.
So the fourth interview I would do, I definitely would love to interview Shrek. Like the character of Shrek. And I would, because I love the Shrek movies, and I would love just to have Shrek on one side and me on the other side, because that's the Disney love in Fears coming out. And I would love to answer. I would love to talk to Shrek and be like, Shrek, tell me about the.
You didn't say we could interview fictional characters.
Well, I said anyone.
I would have a few fictional characters.
Randall, I said anyone, any celebrity. Shrek's a celebrity.
Yeah, but I didn't know, like, you meant fictional characters too.
Okay, well, if you want to change at the end of mine, you can change. So the fourth one, I would interview Shrek, and I would say, Shrek, tell me some adventures that have happened in the swamp that's not been on film. Tell me some other adventures that happened, behind the scenes. And the fifth one, Randall, I would really love to interview Elvis. I know he's dead, but if somehow I could interview Elvis, that would be fucking amazing. I would love to interview Elvis.
Yeah.
And I would ask him, tell me about Blue Hawaii.
Yeah.
Tell me about his film Blue Hawaii. Good film, by the way. It's been a while since I've seen it, but Blue Hawaii is fucking amazing. Blue Hawaii is fantastic. Oh, that's right. It isn't Disney Pixel. It's DreamWorks. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Well, I love Shrek the character anyway. That's hilarious, Randall. Shrek is in the Universal park. That's why. Yeah, that's right, Pixel. My bad. Shrek's in the Universal. Well, actually, not anymore, Randall. They took that Shrek thing out of the Universal Studios. So Shrek's no longer in there. He was in there for a while, but yeah, that's right. Pixel's right. Either way, Pixel, I would want to interview Shrek. All right, so Randall, if you could interview any animated character, who would you want to interview?
Well, I wouldn't want to interview an animated character, but for fictional characters, I would want to interview Eddie Mora from the movie Limitless.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one. And
I would ask him, would he write a Cameo Man episode for me?
That would be fucking awesome, Randall.
Yeah, because he's like when he's on the pill, he's like,
yeah,
got like 4,000 IQ.
Yeah.
I'd be like, could you write out an outline for the Cameo Man movies that I can direct myself?
Randall, that would be the best Cameo Man script you'd ever have in your life.
Yeah. And then I would ask Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, 1992, you want to go out on a date?
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's see. Larry says,
if we could ask anybody from any time to anywhere, one thing I would ask God, why did you make bad things feel good? You know?
There we go. Yeah.
Like that would be one of my questions for God, because sex, no matter like who you're with, feels good. You know, like it doesn't matter, if you're with somebody else's girlfriend or, like sex feels good no matter what. So it's like, why would you make bad stuff feel good? Because like cocaine feels good for like 10 seconds, but like, why does that feel good? So
this is very true, Randall. Randall, I'll listen.
Bad stuff feels good. I don't know why it does. Like beer, a lot of people drink beer. Like it says you shouldn't get drunk in the Bible, but beer, a lot of people feel really good on beer. And I would just ask God, why did you make some bad stuff feel good?
I'll be honest, Randall. Randall, I'll be honest on two things. One, when you said having sex with other people's girlfriends, Fears gave a big shocked look on his face in the camera.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Oh, yeah. You saw it. Two.
I'm just saying, sex with anybody feels great.
Yeah. True. And then the other thing I did, I said, beer. I drink a lot of beer. Yeah, beer's good. Beer is good.
Yeah.
Larry said, Fears, did you tell Randy about the Burger King jerk from the drive-thru? I didn't have to, Larry. He probably watched the stream and heard the whole story himself. Randall, a 10-second version. Some guy lost his fucking mind the other day, all because the microphone in the drive-thru was not working, and apparently he blamed it on me. And I said it's not my fault that your machine is half broken. And then he went fucking nuts because I couldn't hear him when he said 3 times, "Do you want ketchup on your burger?" And I said no 3 times. And I said, it's not my fault. It's the fucking drive-through window. It's not working properly. And he went batshit crazy. So, Randall, if you want to hear the whole story, watch yesterday's stream.
Was it on stream?
No. I told people the story yesterday, but before I streamed yesterday,
you gotta understand it's not his fault either.
I know it's not his fault, but he tried to blame it on me. And I guess he was getting frustrated because he kept saying, every fucking day I got to deal with this, with the goddamn customers and the goddamn fucking drive-through. It doesn't work. My boss never gets it fixed, yada, yada, yada. And then he's going ballistic on me. And I'm like, that's not my fault. Tell your manager to fix it. And he went batshit crazy. And I had to defend myself, Randall.
Yeah.
And I was like, stop yelling at me. and I couldn't take it anymore. So I went in and talked to his manager and said, "You have got to like tell this guy to calm the fuck down." So it was pretty nuts. The guy went from zero way past 100. He went from 0 to 200 within seconds. So it's pretty nuts. It was pretty insane.
Yak the cop says, "Worldly things are fleshable to the flesh, while the Lord is fleshable to the spirit."
Randall,
Very true. Very true.
Randall, there's no more coffee. You know what that means? We're almost towards the end of the stream, because when the coffee is gone, that's when Fears likes to shut off the stream. So I think we should.
And actually, my mom needs me to do something. I gotta go to dinner too. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. I'll do the last topic by myself, buddy. But I appreciate you have
10 cheesy TV shows, and I only know about 5. So.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on as a guest, buddy. It was good to have a guest on. And when I get back from my trip, buddy, we will plan the professional interview, because I really want to prepare and I want to do a professional interview with you, like I did my friend Steph.
Yeah, and I'll give you some ideas too. Yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot of questions already prepared, but I would like some ideas from you too.
All right.
All right. I'll call you later, Randall, once I'm done with the stream.
All right. Later. Bye.
All right. Bye, Randall. All right. Always good hanging out with Randall. There we are. I'm going to put my phone back on the charger because I'm down to like 14%. So give me 1 second. I really need to upgrade my phone. My phone is so old. Fears is probably the only guy on the face of the planet that has an iPhone 6. I'd love to upgrade to like an iPhone 8 or a 9 at least. So it's getting pretty old. Anyway, Pixel says, "New Visions t-shirts, not my fault," in white letters. That actually would be fun. But in this instance, Pixel, it really wasn't my fault. It really wasn't. This guy went batshit crazy over no reason. I was like, I tried to get him to calm down. I'm like, and I was speaking in a normal manner, a normal voice. I'm like, there's no reason to get this fucking mad over ketchup and the broken speaker in the drive-thru. It sometimes works. Sometimes it doesn't work. And I was telling people yesterday, because I don't think you made it to yesterday's stream. I was like, now I know what Fears was like back in the day when you guys were trying to tell me stuff and I had zero patience. I have a lot more patience now than back in the day when you guys first met me. Back in the day when you guys first met me, I was like, I don't care about your opinion. I'm always right. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I went from 0 to 100 within not even a second, half a second. So that's why I lost a lot of fans back in the day, because you couldn't tell me anything. So I've been working on my patience as the years go by. And then I was even worse with my patience when I was younger. And I regret that. I so regret that. So I know sometimes it's Fears' fault, like when I have low patience or when I have, or when I'm short with people. But in this instance, it was not my fault. I actually lasted a good 12 minutes with this guy before I stood up for myself. And I took his shit for about 12 minutes, and I was like, okay, no more Mr. Nice Fears. I'm done. This guy's going fucking ballistic on me, and it's not even my fault. Time to defend myself. I'm like, you want to start some shit? I'll give you some shit. And he may have started it, but I fucking finished it real quick. So yeah. Anyway, I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. So just go ahead and study the amazing Fears Vlogs mugs that my wonderful buddy Exhumed Visions made. It is quite nice, the complexity of it. Randall did this, and then Visions transformed it into this. So I will, you guys just go ahead and study this for a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to use the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, now I'm back. Nature called. I had to use the restroom. All right, we're back. We're back. By the way, Visions, I got my Brains t-shirt on. You probably already figured that out, but I promised, I told you I would wear it today. Look at its glory. Fucking Tarman. Fucking Tarman. He is the man. Tarman is the fucking man. Pixel, my question is why haven't you bought a fucking Tarman shirt? Get on it and buy your own Tarman shirt, buddy. Anyway, Fear's going to try and make this real quick because we've already been going for an hour and 35 minutes, and there's no coffee left. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. But, yeah, so I did tell Randall somewhat of what happened yesterday, but in that instance, it was not my fault. It's not my fault. Some guy yesterday just went batshit crazy over ketchup and a broken speaker, unfortunately. Anyway, all right, well, to end the stream, top 10 cheesy television shows. I'm going to start, but Yakov, Visions, Larry, Pixel, you guys can chime in. If you guys got any suggestions, let's try and narrow it down. The top 10 cheesiest television shows of all time. So if you guys got any suggestions, put them in the chat. All right, I'm going to start off with American Hero. It's basically about a school teacher that gets a superhero costume from an alien from a different world. And the alien wants to help, like, the planet Earth. And the teacher loses the instruction manual on how the suit works. And so he has to kind of figure out how to work the suit just by trial and error. And he has all these wacky, kind of crazy adventures. Sometimes he can fly. Sometimes he crashes through walls. Sometimes the suit will do something that he thinks is right, but then he'll do it improper, and then something crazy happens. So it's a pretty cheesy. I think it had 3 seasons. It was pretty cheesy. Pretty cheesy. So that's number 1. I would say number 2 is one that I'm watching right now. This is pretty cheesy. It's good, but it's cheesy. Sequest. It's like Star Trek, but like in the ocean and shit. So that's number 2. Number 2. Let's see what else. Let's see here. I would say Gilligan's Island is pretty cheesy. I love it, but I mean, how many adventures can you talk about people being deserted on a desert island? Like, yeah, awesome. We grabbed some coconuts. We made fire. Our boat is broken. That's about it. That's why it only lasted 3 seasons. So I would say that's number 3. Again, if you guys got any suggestions on some cheesy television shows, Visions, Yakov, everybody, put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Vision says 1 for Yakbo as a guest, and also the T-shirt idea from Pickle. Listen, Visions. I liked Pixel's idea for a shirt. Not my fault. In huge white letters. So yeah, yep, Larry. That's why I started. Greatest American Hero. That's definitely number 1. That's another good one, Larry. That's got to be number 4. Small Wonder. I don't know how many seasons it had. I think it had 3, maybe 4 seasons. It's literally about like I guess he's like a scientist and he works like at electronics he's not an electrician. He's like a robotic scientist that works for the government, and he's not getting really credit for his work or something. And he's like, man, he goes, how am I supposed to get like a promotion if they don't take my robotic work seriously? He goes, well, I know what I'll do. I'll just make a robot myself. And if it can pass as a human, then eventually I'll show my boss, like, hey, like it looks human, it talks human, but it's not really human. It's a robot. And so he makes a robotic little girl that's like 6 or 7 years old. And then the robot kind of becomes part of their family. And he has to keep it a big secret. I remember watching that show. I don't remember watching every single episode, but I remember. So that's definitely number 4. Definitely number 4. Visions, my ideas for a shirt, I already told you guys. Either a white t-shirt or a black t-shirt right here. Maybe put like a pocket, like right here, a pocket on one side, Visions, and on the pocket has like a red Swiss Army knife. And then underneath it, when in doubt, you need to MacGyver it out. One of those days, I'm going to commission Visions to make that for me. That has to be a thing. And then shout out to being a spoiled rich kid. That has to happen. Just to piss Quentin off. I will wear that shirt with pride. Shout out to being a spoiled rich kid. That's right. Oh shit. Well, that's probably true, Pixel. Nothing against Small Wonder. It was a good show for the 80s, but you couldn't make that show today because it's kind of boring. Kind of. And it's really random. Like, why even make a robot, So yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cheesy too. But you know what? That was like good cheese, Yakov. The 60s, I love Adam West's sick. It's right over here. Where is it? Hang on. Oh, it's right under there. Right under there. It's right. It's like that's a box set of something. It's over it, right over there. So yeah. So that would be probably number 5, the Batman one. Because as much as it was good, Yakov, it was pretty cheesy. It was pretty nuts. Number 7, I would say the same thing. It was a good TV show, but it was also cheesy. Knight Rider. Knight Rider was very cheesy, but good. It was really good. I really enjoyed Knight Rider. It's one of my favorite, besides MacGyver. Watching MacGyver with my dad. Me and my dad have watched episodes of Knight Rider, so that would be number 7. Number 8. Yeah, Larry, I would agree. Facts of Life, that's pretty cheesy. Let's go with that'll be number 8. So we got 2 more, number 9 and number 10. Yeah, Yakov, that's number 9. As much as I love Star Trek, and as much as Yakov loves Star Trek, really the first 3 seasons, the first version of Star Trek, the Gene Roddenberry one, the one from the 60s, because they didn't have enough money, because it was on a small budget, because they didn't have enough technology and enough special effects. That's why it only lasted 3 seasons. Star Trek became popular in the Star Trek movies and when Star Trek was in reruns. That's where the popularity got. And then it became a cult classic, a cult following. And then when they made Star Trek The Next Generation, which is groundbreaking in the 80s, that's why Star Trek and Voyager and Deep Space Nine and Discovery and Star Trek Picard and all the other incarnations of Star Trek have done so much better than the original. So that would be number 9, Yakov. I would say, yeah, that's pretty cheesy. But my favorite episode ever of all time is in the first season. I forgot the name of it. It's where McCoy accidentally shoots himself with some medicine that just makes him go batshit crazy out of his mind. And he ends up jumping through a time portal on a planet. And Jim and Spock have to jump through the time portal, find McCoy, cure him from like get all the medicine. Like this medicine, if you have a little bit of medicine in you, it heals you. If you have too much of this medicine in you, it makes you go batshit crazy. So they cure McCoy, and then because McCoy went back in time, he kind of like altered time, and he ended up saving a woman from getting into a car crash. And because he saved that woman, all history changed. So they have to go back, and unfortunately, that woman has to die to put back, time. So it's a great episode. It's one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek ever. It's such a good episode. It's in season 1. Those are good too, Larry. Mr. Ed was quite cheesy, and Alf. But what was cheesier, Alf or Mr. Ed? I would say an alien from another planet with a Hawaiian shirt that ate everything was more cheesy than a talking horse. So that I think Alf would be number 10, which, by the way, Alf is up there, and I bought it like 2 years ago, and I've yet to watch it. So, yeah. Yakov says, great episode. Yeah, see, so Yakov, you know which episode I'm talking about. That is a great episode. That's a great episode. So I would say those are the top 10 cheesy television shows so far. Oh, and that one that Randall told me about that I haven't watched yet. It only had 2 seasons. Time Tracks, you know. So I've got to watch that. Oh, and Bible Man. Bible Man's fucking hilarious. But Fears will eventually get to all that great cheese of Americana television. That's right. Visions, I'm here to say, yesterday when I was at FYE, I hunted and hunted and hunted. One of the employees at FYE had no idea what Darkman was. And then the other one knew what I was talking about. He said, oh, yeah, Darkman, they made 3 movies. And I said, do you have any of the 3 movies? And he goes, no. He goes, we did. He goes, we don't have them anymore. So Visions, I've added those to the list. I hope they have 1 or all 3 when I go to V-Stock in Missouri. So, because as soon as someone told me about that, I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen a single frame up until recently when Visions and Pixel was like, Fears, watch the fucking trailer right now on camera. And I was like, all right, I did, and it looks amazing. But I've never seen any of part 1, part 2, or part 3. I've only seen the trailer. So Visions, I'll be on the lookout for Darkman. Cameo Man says, I can only think of Time Tracks, Mantis. Yeah, you've told me about Mantis and Nightman, Randall. I'll eventually get to it. I'll eventually get to those. Sliders. I don't even know what Sliders is. You know what, Randall? Let me do a live reaction. And you know what, Randall? I've never even seen the trailer for Mantis. Let's do Mantis first. Hang on. So I opened up a new window. So here we go. Let's do Sliders first. So Sliders TV trailer. TV show trailer. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Uh-oh. I'm not finding a trailer popping up. Here, let me let's see. Sliders. Let's see. Let me try it again. Sliders. Oh, here we go. Sliders trailer. Here we go. Sliders trailer. All right, here we go. Let's see what this is all about.
Pizza Hut's new value lineup gives you 2 or more of your favorites for $6.99 each.
Find your sweet escape with one of Wawa's pineapple drinks today. Gotta have a Wawa.
Gotta have a Wawa. Hilarious.
Good morning, Northern California. What are you doing in bed?
Me, Quinn Mallory.
Oh my God, that fucking guy out of Scream 2 is in Sliders. Oh Lord, here we go.
In school. The brightest of the bright.
Oh my God, and Sala is in this. The guy that plays Sala out of Indiana Jones, he's in Sliders, Randall. Oh, it's over. It is. I'm fucking losing it.
He's a dreamer. Mr. Mallory, you might at least give me the courtesy to pretend that you're listening to me. I would. He's a slapper. I'm not that late.
The man just violently.
But in his basement laboratory.
My attempt to create the world's first anti-gravity device has taken a bizarre turn. Anti-grav, something else, definitely.
He's a scientific genius. Oh my God, you've solved it. A parallel universe is a theoretical concept. It gets better. A lot better.
Yeah, Randall, this is pretty terrible. All right, let's go to the next one. I can't even sit through the rest of it. I can't sit through the rest of this. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. It looks hilarious, Randall. It looks terrible and hilarious at the same time. All right, let's see. What was the next one? Mantis. All right, here we go. M-A-N. How do you spell it? M-A-N-T-I-S. Mantis trailer. All right, let's see what this is all about. Randall, you've told me a little bit about it. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Let's see. Mantis TV trailer. You always have to put TV trailer or it doesn't pop up. TV trailer. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Fucking Mantis. Here we go. Mantis 20th anniversary original Fox Network promo. All right, here we go. Here we go.
He's a brilliant scientist with a dream.
I want to walk again.
But what he becomes will defy imagination.
What are you, man?
From the writer of Batman and the director of Darkman.
Put all your money and jewels in the bag.
You won't win. Comes a new breed of superhero.
Who are you?
Call me the Mantis.
Mantis premieres Friday,
Call me the Mantis.
26th.
That's hilarious. Randall, that looks amazing. Even though it's cheesy, Randall, it looks good. It looks good. I'm actually really excited to watch that. That looks fantastic. And then, Randall, I think you've showed me a bit of Bible Man. But I forgot. I don't think I've watched the trailer. So let's watch the trailer. Fucking Bible Man. Bible Man, motherfucker. I know, like, how he gets his power. He, like, falls in the mud and, like, he drops his Bible, Randall, like, in the mud. And I think lightning hits him, like the power of God or something, and he becomes Bible Man or something like that. And it looked hilarious. It looked hilarious. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Fucking Bible Man. Bible Man trailer. All right, here we go.
Miles Peterson, a man who had it all. Wealth, status, success. Still, something was lacking. Miserable, alone, his spirit beaten, Miles Peterson gave up.
Oh, God. Yep, he falls in the mud. Here we go.
Then, in his darkest hour, the words of a single book began to change his life. And at last, Miles Peterson felt the burning desire to know God. Inspired by the Word of God and equipped with unyielding faith, Miles pledged to fight evil in the name of God. As Bible Man.
Oh, my God. Randall, I have to get this. Bible Man looks ultra fucking cheesy. Oh my God. This looks amazing. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh my God. All right, what was the next one? Oh no, I've already watched Nightman. I cannot wait. Randall, for my birthday, get me Nightman. Please, I'm begging you. I gotta watch some Nightman. Get me Nightman for my birthday, buddy. Vision says I finally watched Chinatown last night. I don't know what that is. It was all right. Chinaman. Oh, I'm sorry, Chinatown. Well, I don't know what that is, Visions, but let me YouTube it and let's have a watch. Chinatown. Never heard of it. So let me just Google the trailer. Let's have a little look-see. Chinatown trailer. I'm guessing it's an old movie. Chinatown trailer. Oh, wow. They made it in 1974. Oh, damn, it is old. Chinatown trailer. All right, here we go. Chinatown. Here we go. Good music. Good music.
Los Angeles, 1937. There are lots of guys like J.J. Gittes.
Oh, wow. It's got Jack Nicholson in it. Very good actor. Nice. Well, already it's off to a good start.
They're easy to find, if you want to find them.
Mr. Gittes, have we ever met?
Well, no.
Never?
Never.
Since you agree with me that we've never met before, you must also agree with me that I've never hired you to do anything, certainly not.
And he's got a great fedora on. So, again, off to an amazing start.
On my husband. I don't get tough with anyone, Mr. Gittes. My lawyer does.
You do your job. And sometimes you find the answers to questions that should never be asked. Or you find out what happens to people who ask them.
Hold it down, kitty cat.
You're a very nosy fellow, kitty cat, huh?
I'm getting kind of a gangster type of feel movie. I don't know if it is I don't know if it's classified as a gangster movie, but I'm getting that feel of a gangster type of feel.
You know what happens to Nostradamus?
I dislike the word cheat.
Did you have affairs?
Mr. Giddies.
Did he know about it? Where were you when your husband died? You were seeing someone too. For very long?
I don't see anyone for very long, Mr. Giddies. It's difficult for me.
Mr. Giddens, you're dealing with a disturbed woman who's just lost her husband. I don't want to take him back.
Coming soon, 1975. I'm intrigued. Visions. I really am. It looked good. It looked good. Like I got kind of a gangster type of feel to it, but I was intrigued. I've never heard of it though. Chinatown. But I was shocked. I was like, oh, Jack Nicholson's in this. Off to a good start. And he had a kick-ass fedora on. I was like, sweet. No, I've never heard of Chinatown, but it looks good. It looks good. No, I don't think you've ever recommended that one, Visions. Or if you have, maybe I forgot about it, but I don't think you've ever recommended that one. But it looks good. I was intrigued. You don't know what Chinatown is. It's one of the classic spheres. I'm sorry, Rand. I guess that one passed me by. I've never heard of it. Never. You call yourself a film buff. I mean, I am a film buff. I just, it's going to take me a while to watch every single movie on the face of the planet. But one day I will achieve that. One day. I'll watch everything. Good, bad, horrible, terrible, amazing, epic, going nuts, going bad, going great, everything. But yeah. Let's see. New York Ninja is pretty good and cheesy. It was filmed in the 80s, but not finished until 2021? No way. Really? Oh, hang on, Pixel. I got to check this out. So it was filmed in the 80s. New York Ninja. All right, let's have a little look-see. New York Ninja. So why did it take that long to finish it? New York Ninja. Let's see. Well, if I could spell it right. Ninja. I guess it's the 2021 trailer. I guess. Let's see here. Let's see here. That's weird. That's weird that, like, I wonder why they didn't finish it until now. That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's have a little look-see.
Abductions of young women are still being reported. Another woman with mysterious radiation burns has been discovered.
Wait, in 1984, the film New York Ninja began production in New York City.
We're gonna have a baby.
Oh my God.
Unedited and without sound, it sat dormant for another 37 years. That's so weird that they would not finish it. Wow. Okay.
I can't believe that John's wife was murdered.
You have to try and pull yourself together.
This city owes me. Well, what's that? Justice. Why won't anyone do anything? We are strong on crime, and together we have the power.
This is a big city. We're doing what we can.
Some guy just got like one of those throwing stars like in his back. Oh God, that's great.
Is it okay? Oh, what shit? Tell the others I'm coming for them.
Wow.
I need you to help me. I would, but I want them dead. Crime has remained at an all-time low thanks to Ninja Fever. We're going live with this. These men murdered her because of what she saw. It's linked to these abductions. There's something weighing us down. It's that damn ninja.
New York Ninja's a real hero.
Oh my God. Pixel, I don't know where you and Visions find this stupid, horrible garbage, but God bless you guys. This is fucking amazing. That was great. Wow. that's pretty weird that it remained dormant for like 37 years. I don't understand why they just wouldn't finish it, but I don't know. To each their own. Oh, that must be in the collection, Visions and Pixel. I'll hunt that one down. That one's a must. New York Ninja. Well, hopefully now that they finished it, hopefully they put it on DVD or Blu-ray. So I'll find it. New York Ninja. Wow. It's pretty nuts. Wow. That's great. Well, thank God you told me about that one, Pixel. That one's amazing. Larry Tate says, was Spears editing New York Ninja? Wow, that was a low blow. Listen, I know I take a long time on editing, but whenever I do edit stuff and it comes out, normally 10 times out of 12, you guys like my stuff. So it's worth the wait. But I've been trying to get content out faster, though. I really have. But yeah, wow, that was funny, Larry. That was great. That gave me a little giggle. But yeah. Let's see. The girl. Oh, so the girl that played Trash in it is in that. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Visions thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny too, buddy. Anyway. Oh, good. Okay, it's on Blu-ray, Pixel. Well, I'm definitely looking for that one at V-Stock. New York Ninja. And he's all like, I want him dead. Run! Takes a throwing star and throws it right in that guy's back. I fucking lost it over that one. That was fucking great. He's like, what? And then he throws it like a long Kia. It's like, Kia! That was pretty hilarious. Pixel, I don't know how you found that one, but God bless you, buddy. God bless you. Well, on that note, that was a good way to end today's stream with some New York fucking Ninja. So yeah. That's not true, Cameo Man. That's not true. 5150 has been out for a while, the trailer. The trailer's been out for a while. Take a hot shower, Visions. Take a cold shower, Rebecca. Oh, Lord. Well, I better end this before the chat gets out of control. Well, I want to thank Randall for being my guest on the show. It was nice to have a guest on. I hadn't had a guest on in quite a while. Visions and Pixel, as always, thanks so much for the suggestions. I've added them to the list. The list is getting quite long, but I'm going to bring the list with me to Missouri. And I can't wait. So far what's on the list, I haven't got it pulled up, but here's some of the list, Pixel. Now New York Ninja. Solvent. What is that one? You told me about it, Pixel. Solvent Green, right? Am I saying it right? Solvent Green or Solvent White or whatever it is. You said that's another kind of like end of the world movie that I have to watch. Night of the Creeps. Night of the Comet. Creep Show 1 and 2. The rest of the Toxic Avenger 2, 3, and 4. The car, the one that Visions told me about, because Visions liked that one. It's just the car where the fucking car comes alive and kills all those people, like in some country bumpkin, like Western hilarious American town, like off the beaten path or whatever. And then what was the other one? That's all I can remember from the list, but it's like Solvent something, Pixel. It's like Solvent Green or Solvent White or something. I can't fucking remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. Solvent Green. Is that what it is? Hang on. I think that's what it is, Randall. Let me see. Let me see if that's what it is. I remember Pixel and Visions telling me about it. I remember kind of what the poster looks like. Solvent Green poster. Let's see if this is what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is it. Yep. Yep, it says on the poster, it says, hang on, let me pull it up. It says, God, it's so small reading. I have to like kind of fucking zoom in. Let's see here. I need to find a better picture of it. I can barely read it. There it is. Let's see here. Let me scroll down here. It says, people never change. They'll do anything to get what they need. And what they need is Solvent Green. Solvent fucking Green. All right. Like an end of the world movie. I heard it's good. I'll have to check it out. It kind of reminds me of Escape from New York. I got the Escape from New York vibes on it. So yeah. I think that's it. I can't remember. Either Pixel, you told me about it, or Visions told me about that one. But Solvent Soy. That was good. That was good. That one was great. Solvent Soy. Well, that's added to the list too. Ghoulies 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know what Ghoulies is, Randall, but I'll take your advice. I'm trying to get those Critter movies too. I love those Critter movies. Those Critter cheesy horror films. Kind of funny they made a solvent neutral drink. Oh, really? Oh, damn. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, I'm taking off. But yeah, that's kind of what's added to the list. But Visions, Pixel, I will for sure add New York Ninja. Because I don't know why it took so long. 37 years to finish a fucking film. But it made its debut. It made its debut in 2021. So it looks amazing. I can't wait to watch it. Oh Lord, it looked hilarious. So I've added that to the list. But tonight I'm going to be watching. At least I'm going to watch The Toxic Avenger. But if I have time after editing and dinner and all that, before I mosey on off to work, I'm going to watch The Toxic Avenger and I'm going to watch My Bloody Valentine. Both of them. But I promised Visions I will watch Toxic Avenger first. So looking forward to that. You know, I remember the one scene I do remember of Visions. He's like this nerdy little fucking guy, and like some guy with like a black leather jacket's like trolling him or something, or like, you know, bullying him. And he goes flying out this fucking window. He's like, no! And like ends up like in the fucking toxic waste or some shit. So it's going to be funny. I can't wait to see it. It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've only seen bits and pieces of it. So I can't wait to watch it all the way through. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Well, time for some shout outs. I'm taking off, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Big shout out to my friend Randall for being a guest today. And I'm going to professionally interview Randall after my trip. And the trip is coming up. It's this Saturday. So get ready for an epic Missouri vlog. It's going to be good. Can't wait to see Enzo. I'm going to play some Frisbee with Enzo. And I think I'm going to drive to Starbucks and get him a pup cup. Because my mom's like, I didn't know you could get him a pup cup there. I was like, oh, yeah. I said, I'll get Enzo a pup cup. And I said, I'll probably make a TikTok video of him eating his first pup cup. So, yeah, that'll be good. Can't wait to see Grandma Fears. Can't wait to see my Missouri Christian family at my Missouri church. They're so excited to see me. I'm so excited to see them. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be good times. And Fears needs to rest. 10 days of nothing. Just relaxing, hanging out with family, getting on those mad V-Stock hunts. Hopefully I get, well, listen, Pixel and Visions, I know I won't be able to get everything on the list, but I'm going to get some gems. I'll get some gems. And I'm not just going to go to V-Stock once. I want to go to V-Stock a couple of times. Shh. So I'll find some gems, buddy. I'll find some gems. Oh, yeah. And you never know. I may find some better gems that are not even on the fucking list. So we'll see. We'll see what V-Stock has to offer. But yeah, I did watch on the computer, though. Thank God Pixel told me about Night at the Comet. That's so fucking good, man. It's amazing. I love that movie. That movie's good. That movie's good. Well, the coffee's done. I'm taking off. I'm going to get some dinner. I'm going to get a shower. Much love to all the fans. Much love to fucking Tarman. Yeah, buddy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel, Fears Vlogs. Subscribe to Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021, and the Mayor of Magic. Pixel, what the hell are you doing? Get on the fucking Vegas footage and put it on fucking Pixel Protocol now. When are you going to put that footage up, buddy? I love your videos on Pixel Protocol. Quit toying with my mind and get some footage up. I'm begging you. I love you like a brother. Get that fucking footage up. Please. Subscribe to Pixel Protocol on YouTube. He is a great editor when he does upload content. Get on it, buddy. I love your wrestling content, but get on the Pixel Protocol content. Come on. Come on. Get on it. Get on it, buddy. Subscribe to Richie, the Challenge Master. What will he dump on his body next? We've already seen barbecue sauce. We've already seen him down some ranch. We've already seen him eat Twinkies in the shower. What the fuck is he going to do next? I don't know. Tune into his channel and find out. And last, but certainly not least, follow Visions, Lord Visions, King of the Goths, at www.exhumvisions.com. He makes some really cool merch. Check it out. Why? Because Visions is my buddy, my pal, and he's an epic, awesome motherfucker. That's right. All right. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you guys. I really do. I want to thank all my loving and loyal fans. Thanks so much for the views, the comments, the likes, everything. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough. Anyway, this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you later.